Spotlight TV. I'm your girl, Johanna Luna. We are here live on location at the Bata Shoe Museum. Girls, don't go anywhere. I got something really good for you only here with Spotlight TV. Tell me a little bit more. You're the curator for the Bata Shoe Museum. Talk to me how you guys all started. You guys involved this museum. So much to talk about.
There is, right, it is a long story, but the collection was started by Mrs. Sonia Bata. She likes to say she married into the shoe business. She married Mr. Bata, and she began to travel the world, and she made an astute observation, which was that no matter where she went in the world, what people's feet were the same, but what they had traditionally put on them was quite different. And so she thought there must be some interesting cultural reasons for this, and she began to collect. Now we have over 13,000 objects, and we have a specially built museum, and yeah, we're just continuing to try to unlace the history of shoes.
Wow, wait 1 second here. 13,000 items, is that right?
Yeah, 13,000 artifacts.
So I'm just curious, you know, as a journalist here, where do you store them? Like, where do you put them all?
Well, we do have special storage rooms here in the museum that are obviously not open to the public. At any given time, we have about 600 to 1,000 shoes on view. And so the reason why people need to come here is that we change exhibits. And so if you come once, you'll see a selection of shoes. You come again, you'll see a different selection of shoes. And we have 3 temporary galleries where we try to explore in depth these larger cultural questions.
I love it all. Because you guys have so many expos, so many show and tells, and like there's a lot of people here. It's not just for Torontonians, a lot of tourists come here. What's one of the highlights a tourist should come check out here?
Well, I think one of the things that people probably should know is that we are the only shoe museum in North America. And so it is a once in, hopefully not a lifetime, but you know, it's definitely a definite stop. It should be a definite stop on the tourist map. And so when they come here, I think that what they should bring is their curiosity.
Of course.
You know, people around the world and throughout time have worn shoes, and as I suggested, for multiple reasons. And so it can be everything from the exhibition that we currently have on right now, looking at the history of men in heels, to the exhibition on circumpolar footwear making around the Arctic regions, to fashion victims, which looks at the pleasures and perils of dress in the 19th century. So we're always trying to approach footwear, history, fashion, and culture through an unexpected lens.
I love that, because you know what, we just celebrated Canada 150. Happy birthday, Canada. Being a Canuck myself, you're a Canuck here. I want to know, because you guys had an awesome expo too, celebrating Arctic shoes in the north.
Correct.
I want to know, like, is there a little teaser for our audience here with Spotlight TV? Is there something happening in the next couple months for sort of events kind of like that?
There's not anything specific about the Arctic exhibition that is happening. However, we are going to be opening a new exhibition on the history of gold footwear, golden footwear around the world. And so here you have this uncorruptible metal, this metal that so many people sort of desire. And it's interesting to see how that metal, which is the most malleable of all metals, has made its way onto footwear for a wide variety of reasons around the world. And so that will be a visually spectacular exhibition and will allow us to pull some of our most treasured objects.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to hopefully checking out the show, checking it out, coming here to physically see it, because this is a gorgeous museum, by the way. Kudos to you guys for making it gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's the architecture in the museum is lovely. Believe it or not, guys, this is my first time coming here to the Bata Shoe Museum, physically here, because we've done radio segments in the past. I've done it with CKLB, and I want to know a little bit more, because you guys have so much to offer, like so much events, eh? Because TIFF is right around the corner. Are you guys doing any collaborations with TIFF or in the next couple months? Because there's so much to talk about.
You know, you're asking at a time when the next couple of months will be a little bit quiet, because we are gearing up for, as I said, for the gold exhibition. We're going to be redoing part of this gallery, actually, and then we are hosting something we rarely do, but we're hosting the Middle Atlantic exhibition, which is coming from Europe, and we are the only North American stop. And so that will have over 200 pairs of his shoes, 85 drawings, I believe, and he himself is coming for the opening. And so that will be a very important exhibition for us, because it does allow us to look over one of the sort of long and important careers of one of the most influential high heel designers.
Absolutely.
Late 20th and early 21st.
Absolutely. There you have it, ladies. There you have it. First here with the famous curator here, Elizabeth, here at the Bata Shoe Museum. Guys, all you gotta do is come on down here. It's not just for the ladies, for the shoe lovers. It's for the men, the women, everything. It's very fashion forward. For every shoe, there's always a story. Head over down to their website at batashoemuseum.ca. And there you have it. Head on down also to Twitter and Instagram to add us and follow us on social media at Johanna Luna.